Hello travelers, Boardman21 here, and today we're going to discuss the August update for multiplayer and go over some of the things that they've progressed on since the July update that we got last month. As many of you remember, in July was the first post about multiplayer update, and they told us they'll be giving us monthly updates until it's released. So for August we're going to discuss all of that. How far they've come in the last month, and then we will also discuss how you submit a support ticket for your chance to become part of the community tester team and be able to test multiplayer out. Alright, let's go ahead and start, and this forum post will be in the description below. Multiplayer progress update. Hello travelers and welcome to the August multiplayer update. I'm once again excited to provide you with a status update on the development progress as we've made great strides since the July's update. The goal for this update will be to talk to each of the points you brought up last month, as well as mention some of our major goals for the upcoming month. It's worth noting that we are also hard at work releasing the Sands of Majasa update, which is currently receiving polishing touches and undergoing a heavy QA pass. And for those of you that haven't already heard, that patch is coming out just over a week from now on September 3rd. So let's address the topics from last month. Number 1, ensuring our content up to reaching the end of time, which I'm not sure if that's end of time the first time or if that's end of time after you finish the campaign, is polished and easy to play. A major system we are able to begin on is waypointing so players can play together more easily. We've made incredible progress here. We are now playing content together, starting from logging in from the end of time and using waypoints to travel across the eras. And just from that sentence alone, I think it means all the way through the campaign. Quest and scene states are being polished, and the town portal logic is working well. We're still figuring out some of the logic of some side quests, for example, but most work well and we're happy with them. So they've made great progress in getting through the campaign in a party setting. Number 2, debugging our party system to ensure play is as smooth as possible. The last 20% is the trickiest. A lot of code that was written early on for the party system was simplified and optimized significantly this month. Parties are now fully functional. Yes, you read that right. Parties are now fully functional. That's right. Whole systems are becoming fully functional at this point. That means we're getting close. Planning for earlier access to one of our endgame systems in order to extend multiplayer play to make it viable for wider testing. So as they just stated above, they're working towards getting party play all the way through the campaign. Now it looks like they're starting to plan for you to be able to get into the endgame and be able to do arena together. And we know this has been in the works for a while because we've seen some of the devs that have been saying their highest wave record in their status on Discord, which was pretty cool. For July to August, we've decided to go with the arena system and have successfully implemented it. Playing the arena in a party has a number of new considerations, such as the need for a voting system to progress to further waves, how to handle distributing rewards for multiple players before progressing, how a single player's death will affect the party, and ongoing arena run, and more. We crafted a voting system and are internally testing the arena every week now in 2 to 3 hour sessions, so it's coming along fairly well. Our highest group arena ranking is currently rank 53, which is very modest compared to the leaderboard numbers that you see in the ladder right now. I imagine somebody will score a much higher ranking in this week's playtest. How the arena can work in a multiplayer environment is a very interesting discussion, and I'm happy to field questions about it. So if you have any questions, make sure to comment below this or ask in the FAQ, and whatever you're interested, you can even join the dev streams on Fridays and ask whatever questions it is you have about the multiplayer arena testing that's going on and how it will function, how it will work. Number 4, collecting data. We need to not only be able to monitor and track player activity to help inform good decisions, we need to be able to monitor all of our front end and back end systems if we want to provide you with a higher quality experience like other online ARPGs. Progress over the last month has been steady. There are so many data points a high quality action RPG wants to collect, and how we collect them and store them is as critical as the data itself. We are now storing our game server health metrics on a very popular and large-scale cloud service. Curiously, I'm wondering if that's the cloud. We are successfully added player data collection for things such as class, abilities, levels, and more. Adding more data points is fairly trivial for us to do, even for things such as items. Our work over the next few months will be focused on interpreting and using the data to maximize online stability and gain insight about the players. And number 5, optimizing our server size in order to save cost. And this comes in 2 major forms: server optimization and netcode optimization. We are profiling our servers to reduce its size online in order to allow us to put more servers on a single machine. We are optimizing our netcode to significantly reduce the size of the data we need to send between the server and the clients, as well as optimize our gameplay code to reduce the amount of computations we send to the server in the first place. In the last month, we managed to reduce our server memory overhead by quite a bit, roughly 30%. That's a huge improvement. We are now in the range where it's efficient enough to host our game servers at mass scale. We'll continue to further optimize the server footprint up to the release. So they're already ready for a mass scaled play together. That's crazy. We still got a few months. Obviously it'll get more optimized, but this is really good progress right there. We are constantly improving our game code to be more efficient, much in the same way we have done with our graphical performance. On this note, I may only provide updates in this department in the future when there are really significant finds. Number 6, getting our idol and potion systems working server authoritatively so that you can complete your character build and survive. We have fully implemented potions and they are server authoritative as well. Idols are still a work in progress, and it's not so much an issue with server authority as it is the case that idol unlock slots need to be properly synced to the client. And then all idle affixes need a heavy QA pass and multiplayer testing. Number 7, scaling up to approach the ability to test more widely. We doubled the amount of bare metal servers we are hosting and are now successfully using emergency alternatives for potential sudden spikes in concurrent players. In other words, they're already prepping for massive amounts of players to just come in, go away, come in, go away, to come test the game, to play it for a little bit. So we shouldn't see any sort of crashes, or hopefully we're prepping to not see any sort of crashes when multiplayer comes and online comes, and can be able to play right away and have a consistent server to play on. Great to see that they're already prepping for that. So what are the goals for August? And I actually think that's supposed to say September, meaning what's the goal for the next month? I could be wrong about that. Number 1, more testing and optimization of the arena experience for multiple players in a party and advanced supporting systems noted above. Convert the idle system to be 100% server authoritative. Collect additional server performance data, improve gamepad support for server-side multiplayer, start preparing to add multiplayer to the community tester program. This will involve fixing many minor bugs that we are used to internally but would not want testers to have to suffer through. With that said, we are always looking for more players who are positive contributing members of the Last Epoch community to come and test our game before releasing to the wider public. We have a very active community tester group who get special access to early builds of our releases and help make Last Epoch great. If you are interested in joining the community tester program, please submit a support ticket with your contact information, and you can do that on this website, which again, the forum link will be in the description below, and on that website is where you can submit support tickets. Overall, it looks like they made huge progress in just a month, and not only that, they did it in the month leading up to a patch release, which is really hard to do because they're really busy trying to make the Majasa update, which is coming out in just over a week, be really high quality and to be released without bugs and issues. So it's great to see that they still made really good progress on multiplayer, and super excited to see how far it comes in the next few months as we head towards 2022. Alright, that's going to be it from me. What do you guys think about what you heard and read today? Are you still on the fence about multiplayer? Do you think it's getting much closer than it has been? Are you going to be trying to get into the community tester program? Let me know in the comments below and we can talk about it. As always, stay safe, travelers, and have a good day.